Hello, I'm Judy Potts, the Fitness Grammy, and I'm here to teach you some yoga, which I think is a very important thing to be learning. It's not the kind of yoga that you're used to seeing with people knotting themselves in pretzels and holding one leg above their head. It's our yoga. It's moving and breathing and clearing your mind, and I think you'll enjoy it. So just try. You will need a chair, and some of you can sit in the chair if you'd like, or we use the chair to lean on instead of going to the floor. We don't go to the floor, we don't twist ourselves in pretzels, and we keep breathing. The most important thing you can learn is how to breathe and how to stay in good posture. So let's get started. I want you to roll your shoulders and put them down. Pull your chin in and take a huge breath through your nose and inhale and exhale. And fill your lungs and exhale. And I will cue you to breathe all the way through. So let's take a deep breath and bring the energy of the universe into yourself. And again, inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And now lift the energy from the earth and keep what you want and get rid of the rest. And inhale and exhale. And again and exhale. This is just a warm-up to get your body moving. So let's turn your toes out and inhale and exhale. Make sure your chest stays up. And inhale and exhale. And again and exhale. And now pulse. Just keep your knees moving. And we're going to step and reach. This is all to get your body nice and warmed up. And reach. And reach. And now come across. And push the air, and push, and push, and push, and come back to good posture standing. Pull your chin in, head in the stars, and take some nice breaths. And let's roll shoulders, full range of motion, forward, up, around, and back, and again, up, around, and back, and one more time, up, around, and back, and now come back to front, and full circle, full range of motion, and down, and now your whole arm, really feel the stretch, and out, and now come back to front, and back to front, and again. Now we're going to warm up your hips. I call this sexy. And you're going to circle your hip one direction, and back to front, and back to front. And now the other hip, and circle, and circle, and back to front, and again, and again. Now both hips in a figure eight, and circle, and circle, and circle. And now come back to standing. Take another nice breath. And we're warm and ready to start our yoga. Hands come to heart center. Inhale up and exhale wide. And reach down and touch the ceiling and out. And the other side and out and step in. I'm going to move the chair where I can sit so that anybody who wants to sit can follow this, because it can all be done sitting. But make sure when you sit, you're in good posture. So we're going to inhale up and step out wide and reach to the floor and the ceiling. And again, and floor to the ceiling. And again, and step in. Now you can continue sitting or you can stand. Inhale up and exhale wide. And reach and out and reach and out and step in. Now I'm going to do something and turn sideways. You don't have to, but I want you to see where I'm going. I want you to inhale up and come to the back of your legs. Keep your upper body flat, pull your chin in, and slide your hands down to your knees. Now you can stop here at your knees. Make sure your back is flat. Or if you can, continue down to your ankles or the floor. And now when you come up slowly, and you'll notice we do everything slowly, roll your back up one vertebrae at a time. And inhale again, and come to the back of your legs, and sit flat, and roll up one vertebrae at a time. That is hard to do sitting. Now, come back to heart center and breathe. I'm going to do what's called a chair pose. And you're going to sit into a chair with your arms at 11 and your backside back so your knees stay over your ankles. This is called chair. Pull your chin in, arms out. This is called bear. And back to chair and home. And sit and bear and chair and home. And again, and bear and chair and home. And just relax. Every time you come back, roll your shoulders, chin in, toes open, knees are soft. When you lock your knees, you have a very good chance of falling. And falling, we don't want to do. Now, I'm going to use the chair. Now, if you want to, you can use the back of the chair so you don't have to bend down so far. I will use the seat, but remember, you can use the back end. And we're going to inhale up and come to the chair. This is called downward facing dog. We're going to step back with both feet and press. And now slide forward to what's called a plank. And pull your chin in, but look up from your hip bones. This is called upward facing dog. Come back to down. Step in. Inhale up. And come home. And again, and to the chair. Both feet step back and press. Slide forward and look up and come back. Step in, inhale up, and bring it home. And one more time to the chair, both feet back, and slide and look up and come back. Step in, inhale up, and bring it home. Take a nice breath. And now I want you to take a breath up and come out wide. If you have your chair here, put your foot under the chair, and the chair will stop your knee where it should be, over your ankle. If you want a wider stance, you can step back, but you don't have to. This can also be done sitting, and I'll show you that in a minute. Arms come out, looking to the right, chin stays over your chest, hands together, and turn, and forward, and spread out, and toe comes in, other side, and press, hands together, and turn, and forward, spread out, toe in, and come home. Now you can stay standing, or you can practice sitting. Sit up straight, hands at heart center. We're going to inhale up and exhale wide. Turn your right knee. You can stretch your left leg back if it'll stretch. If not, keep it in front. Spread out. Bring your hands to the center. Rotate. Come forward. Spread out. And come home. Other side. And stretch. Keep your chin in. Hands together. And turn. And forward. And come home. Now I'm going to use the chair, but you can stay seated if you'd like. The object is to keep moving. So let's inhale up and exhale wide. Notice where my knee is. Spread out. Come center. And rotate. And forward. Spread out. Toe in. Other side. And press. Hands together. And rotate. And forward. And back. And come home. And every time we exercise, every time we do an asana, that's what these routines are called, we breathe. I can always tell when people are not breathing because their lips get narrow and their face gets white. I can't see your faces, but I can tell. Nice breathing. Let's go back to a chair pose. Check your knees, arms at 11. Now come to a flat tabletop. Arms come down. Reach forward. Come back up. Hands behind. And do a back bend from your knees to the top of your head. And come home. And again. And come flat. Arms down. Reach forward. Back up. Back bend. and home. And again, and tabletop, and down, and reach forward, back up, back bend, and home. Now this next one you can do seated as well. I will turn the chair and sit down for this second round. Inhale up and exhale wide. Make sure your knee is over your ankle. Spread out. Touch the ceiling. Lean on your front leg and come across your ear. And this is sunrise and sunset, and sunrise and sunset, and back to sunrise, back to warrior two. Come to the center, other side, and press, and reach down, and come across, and lift, and lift, and lift. Spread out, come center, and home. Now you can remain standing, or you can try this sitting. Sitting up straight, good posture. Hands at heart center. Inhale up, and turn out wide. Remember, you can stretch your legs straight or you can keep it in. Spread out, reach down and touch the ceiling. Come across and lift, and lift, and lift. Spread out, come center. Other side, and press, and reach, and come across, and lift, and lift, and again. Spread out, come center, and home. Nice breath. I'm going to do it standing this time, but you can stay seated. Inhale up and stay. Turn right and press. Reach down and up. Come across, and sunrise and sunset, and sunrise and sunset, and back. Spread out, come to the center, and press, and reach, and come across, and lift, and lift, and lift. Spread out, come center, and home. Now, the next one we are going to use the chair, and this is our last asana, and it's called Sun Salutation, and I think you'll see why. Face the chair, inhale up, and come to the chair. Right foot steps back, and left knee presses. Left foot steps back, and this is downward facing dog. Slide forward, hold the flat plank. Come back to down dog. Step right and left. Inhale up, exhale right. Inhale left. Back to the chair. Left foot back and press right. Right foot back and hips up, downward dog. Slide forward to a plank and hold. And come back. Step left and right. Inhale up and home. And again to the chair. Right foot back, press forward. Left foot back, hips up. Slide forward to a plank and hold. And come back. Step right and left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale left. Back to the chair. Step back left and press right. Step back right, both heels on the floor and press away. Slide forward on your toes and hold. And come back. And step left and right. Inhale up and bring it home. Let's do one more as we have some time. Inhale up and come to the chair. Right foot back and press. Left foot back and hips up. Slide forward and hold. And come back. And step right and left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale left. Back to the chair. Step back left and press right. Step back right and hips up. Slide forward and hold. And come back. Step left and right. Inhale up and bring it home. One of the things I do at the end of my classes is a relaxation. And we use something that's called Reiki. It's not real Reiki, but once again, it's our Reiki. Start by putting your hands on top of your head and close your eyes if you'd like. And just concentrate on your breathing and relaxing. Don't think at all. And pick up any stray thoughts that pop in your mind and put them in a big balloon. Hands on your forehead and smooth out the frown lines. Hands on either side of your face. Cover your eyes and relax your eyelids. Hands on your cheeks and palms under your jaw. And hands in back and press gently. Come to your shoulders and slide down to your elbows. And slide down and clasp your hands. And hands on your heart. And just breathe. Hands in back. Slide around your hips, down your thighs, around your knees, and press all the tension out into the floor. Come back up to the top of your head and take a pin and poke it in the balloon and watch all your stray thoughts just fly away. And now sweep them away, front and back. Come back to heart center. Take another really nice breath. And open your eyes slowly and gently. And just stay seated for a while. I just have a few things to tell you. Keep practicing moving. take walks, drink a lot of water. Dehydration is worse than a stroke. So remember, even if you don't like water, you want to keep drinking and keep moving, and deep breaths, and just practice relaxation, because that's what's going to keep you young and in movement. And to all of you, I say, Namaste.